luxury, it ain't no fun, no, but ain't no fun without a little bit of cancer.
We never know how to intro stuff. Like
That's what we do. The same thing. We like just talk over the intro.
yeah, I was listening to your episode with Lemaire, and he called you guys out on it, and you could see you guys were like, yeah, just fucking do it, man. Go along with it.
I'm like, this shit is long as fuck. Like, we might as well. Like,
every time we would try to do it, I would slip into podcast voice, and I'd be like, welcome back to Handsome Idiots, and I'd fucking hate myself every single time. So we were like, all right, let's just start it.
I wasn't sure because you guys were keeping your mics up, so I was like,
oh yeah, sorry. We're bad at coordinating things. We're bad at it's kind of become our brand now.
You're doing your best.
Yeah.
There's a charm to us not preparing or not having anything set up, but apparently it's worked to some degree. So we'll.
I mean, that's because
It's
you have a producer
organic.
that does everything, right?
That's true.
Bada bing, bada boom,
we
brother.
really did kind of
said-
we plateaued on like how much more we could do because it was originally just Matt and I doing it on my wife's laptop.
Yeah.
And we were like, I think there's nothing better we can do from here. Like, we need to bring in some outside forces.
Yeah,
and
you're
then
like,
Jay
we'll
just
call
made
for
this a real
backup.
production.
So
So
you got Jay and Honey in the back.
we don't give enough shout outs to Jay. I was thinking about that all the time.
Thank you, honey, for the Q-tips.
Thank you, Honey. Thank you, Jay.
Just always has everything on ready. He's a great supplier.
I'm not
love
gonna
him.
lie. I saw the Q-tips. I thought they were like the little like pop rock things you'd throw at the ground,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
thought you had requested those. And like you're like
part of
every
our ride.
For, like, razzle
every
dazzle, I'm
podcast,
like,
I gotta
hey.
have the poppers, dude. I'm
That's
not
a sick
myself.
prank, though. If you take those poppers and put them on a Q-tip, someone shits in their fucking ear.
If you're on a podcast, every punchline you hit, you throw a popper. It's the greatest podcast of all time.
That is
We're
hilarious.
gonna change our name again. Welcome to Poppin'.
Popping, oh dear
Poppin'
God.
boys.
We
So how did
can't.
you guys start podcasting together?
So she actually was a guest on the show about, it just reached a year ago this past week. I started the podcast through a divorce, and I wanted something to do besides just drink and cry in my house.
Yeah.
So I started drinking.
You wanted to
and cry.
record it.
So I was like, people need to see how big of a pussy I am.
Yeah.
So obviously,
It's the Holy Trinity: drink, podcast, cry.
so I started drinking with my buddy who owns the studio. He's owned the studio forever. We started doing a podcast there. And it started off as like relationship type stuff, thus Love and Then What. But then it just grew into Then What, and now we just get raunchy and get crazy. We
Yeah.
have comedians.
I mean, I'm the love.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Are you and you're the and then what?
Yeah, you can be the and then what?
Yeah,
It's a big demotion. dude.
everybody does love Maura, and just, I think they come on and deal with my questions and my humor, and then just fall in love with Maura and just message her afterwards like, hey, so I'm in love with you now. Let's cuddle.
Well, just watching, you guys are both great. But when I asked you guys to come on, you were like, "It's both of us, right?" And I was like, "Oh my God, yeah, dude, yeah, of course."
Yeah, it's both of us, right, Maura? We don't just go on other people's podcasts without each
I
other.
was trying to get the duo on. He's like, "Do you even want me to come?" I was like, "Yeah, dude. What the fuck?"
Like, yeah,
Want the ball guy, or you just go for the pink?
it's actually a fucking dudes only podcast anyway. But
Yo,
I think
I'm
you're only
crying.
you're female number 2 on the podcast guest list, right?
Not intentionally, but yeah.
No,
I
we're
mean,
just bad at scheduling and
Hey.
following up. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I mean, it's not. Most comics are just
So
creepy
it's a,
white
It's a heavy
dudes, so
cross
it's
to
not,
bear. So
Yeah.
Wait, are you guys comics? I don't know shit.
yeah.
Again, Maura shows up. I do the research. I watch the episodes,
No, that's
Are you guys comics? Maybe we should have just had one of you guys come on.
it's okay.
I'm
I
a
have
comic too.
I have that conversation with myself in the mirror weekly, so it's fine. I just
Am
look
I
at
a
myself, I'm like,
woman?
are you even a fucking comedian?
Well, it's funny because like Tata, I'll like tell her stories and she'll be like, Mari, you should tell that story. And I'm like, this is my life. Like, this is just.
She doesn't
Yeah.
tell stories on the podcast, is what she's saying. What she does is like tell like fluttery, like little cute things. Like I saw a butterfly the other day, and then as soon as the camera's off, she's like, "Oh my god, you
What I
wouldn't
didn't
believe
say
what happened
is-
this past weekend. I was doing shrooms with the president. Like, why would you not say this on camera?
That's when I saw the butterfly.
I was
getting there.
Right, bro.
Cock's such a funny word
It is a top one.
It is great.
Does not get used nearly enough.
because penis is like what doctors say, and then once you're like flirting with somebody, you say cock, and that's the reason I'm saying cock to you, sir.
I'm
You would
not mad
flirt
at
with
it
a
at
girl
all.
and say cock, right, like that, dude, or
but
the
not
young
right
man,
off
if
the
it may be.
Well, no. You can't just flirt with cock.
No. Cock comes into
Actually,
like,
you can't
wanna
bring
see my
penises up
cock.
to
It's like,
flirt.
Cannot. As soon as the penis comes, that's real scary, dude.
Like,
I say you lead the conversation off with that. You're like, cock, hello, my name is.
That's how I started the
or
bar.
if you just
Cock,
tell
cock, cock.
Yeah.
tell them your name is cock, like,
There it is.
oh, hi, I'm cock. Like,
I'm
wait,
sorry,
what?
I mean John.
you sit in a
Put it in
bar.
their brain. You put your cock.
You put your cock. Everybody thinks it's the vagina. It's the brain,
Yeah,
dude.
that,
You wanna-
that's the.
You want someone to think you have Tourette's, just a little bit.
But it's always complimenting your own cock.
Yeah. How you doing? Great penis, great penis.
So smooth.
Cock is a solid word though. It hits.
Yeah, dick is too much. Dick's a little.
Dick's great
It
too
can be
though.
Well,
used
dick
in
is
other
like if
things.
you're being a dick. Like you're just being a
Right.
dick.
There's
Right.
not many. I think all names for penises, all nicknames are pretty spot on for certain situations. Is there any bad ones?
I think they're all maybe the best ever.
Yeah, they're the best words ever, right?
Yeah. I'm just
And then everyone tries to get cute with how they describe a vagina, and it's like it never hits. It's either clam or just something.
No, wait. So this weekend I was in Nashville, and I'm
Speaking
like,
of clam,
I'm, no, I got a better name for clam. So I was like walking up the street, and there's this restaurant, and it had like this pink, like big pink sign, and it was called Velvet Taco, and I
Okay.
was like, oh my god!
That's a
I was
good
like,
one.
it's a pussy, and they're
Yeah.
like, what? I was
the
like,
owner's like,
I'm
"Holy
like,
shit,
take a
you're
picture
right,
of
it
me
is."
under this sign. Like, it automatically brought pussy to my brain. And they're like, bro, why? I'm like, it's pink, velvet, it's a taco.
that wasn't intentional on their end.
I mean, it had to have been.
had-
I love eating them on Tuesdays.
Like,
What was-
I'm going to
what was
the
inside
velvet
the
taco.
building?
I didn't go inside. I stood
So
under the sign.
it could have just been pussies in there. You didn't even go
Spot on
inside?
marketing. Just drew her in. She didn't
No,
step
I was
foot
like,
in.
I literally was so happy. I was like,
Like a moth to
wow,
a-
that's
Not
like,
happy
that's
enough to
genius.
see what it was, though. I like that.
Just
The
happy
moth
enough
to a
to take a
light, but
picture
I don't
under
wanna-
it.
I
Like,
like it.
I don't get burnt.
Yeah, you don't want to be let down.
no, it
You go
did
in,
enough for
it's-
me. I was like, there.
Velvet taco.
That's a tough one. Like if you're on a first date with a girl and you're like, "Why don't you meet me at the Velvet Taco?" and she's like, "I'm gonna absolutely never talk to you."
That's damn it. I'm a nice cock.
The Velvet Taco is
I
right next
should
to
have
the
like
cock.
looked up their menu and just like peeked, you
So
know?
you think
like,
it's a restaurant?
Luckily, we got a producer who's on it.
oh yeah.
Yeah, what
no,
is
I
the-
think it was a restaurant. It's
So
Velvet
Velvet
Taco
Underground.
in Nashville. Yeah,
It's actually a Velvet Underground cover.
The Velvet Taco.
What is that?
Is it a chain?
it was on Broadway. That was it.
Hot tofu. They sell tofu. Yep.
It's looking like
Vegan,
it's a
so
chain.
Vegan, yeah.
It was just so cute. The sign. I was like, wow.
Oh, they're a little undescript.
They're closed once a month because they're really going through it right now.
Velvet Taco. Velvet Taco is across from Crab Fever, dude. You have sex with the wrong Velvet Taco, you're getting crab fever.
The baked bear.
There's a bar on the strip
Look
called
how
Chlamydia,
cute.
dude. This is crazy.
Okay, but that wasn't the one that I saw. But that one's even
I
cuter.
was gonna say if you couldn't tell what they sold from seeing that one, it's a fish tank
It wasn't.
of tacos.
It was just literally like this like black building, and there was an elevator, and it just said Velvet Taco, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I love
That's
that.
so sick.
Yeah, all locations are in the worst area. It's all just
The
it's
rim.
bachelorette party
Waco.
tour.
Waco's only getting better. It's only getting better. It's making its way back.
I'd love to watch the
Lubach.
DEA. What was it?
Somebody's
who
wife
killed-
gets
The
shot in the
tacos look
Velvet
pretty,
Taco.
pretty
Who killed
lit. I'm
everybody
not
at
gonna
Waco?
lie.
What was his name? What was the guy from Waco?
The FBI.
No, the second coming of
Psycho
Jesus.
from Waco or Wacko from Waco. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Let's just say John. I feel like all white guys.
because he was
names are John.
like king of the Velvet Taco. He had all the ladies loving him.
Yeah, all the kids too.
Well, yeah, there was
Well,
that.
is
You know,
is it still a velvet taco, or do you make it a velvet taco once you reach puberty? 'Cause Before that,
Oh,
there's no
yeah.
I'm not thinking about pre-pubescent
True.
vaginas. so
Spitballing,
actually,
I'm just trying to figure out the age.
Just spitballing.
We're all
just
just
looked at
guys
you
in a
for,
room
like-
talking.
I'm just spitballing on
I'm
your
like,
Velvet
I'm just
Taco,
gonna go
lady.
ahead and shut this one down. You're all welcome.
we all looked at you like you were a medical expert. We're like, can you weigh in?
I'm like, no, I'm thinking about right now. A velvet taco makes sense to me
Yeah.
Also,
for a
but-
woman pussy.
oh,
That's the only
Oh,
one.
again.
That's the bar next to Velvet Taco. It's woman pussy.
Bussy Burritos is right down the block.
Pussy. Oh, no, dude. Oh, no. What's happened in Nashville?
Is there any in Philly? Was there any in Philly?
No, I would have known about it for sure.
Yeah, what's the equivalent of a Philly Velvet Taco?
Probably like a...
Whiz
A whiz with.
what was you say? Sniz
Whiz
wit?
Sniz.
Oh, there it is. Sniz wit.
Yeah, welcome to Whiz Sniz. The fuck you want, dude?
They all have grilled
Well, they
onions
would
regardless.
have a velvet taco in Miami. That makes sense.
Okay, yeah,
It's like
true.
aesthetically very Miami.
Okay.
Now, you'd think a Miami taco would be a lot smoother and not as velvety.
I mean, I think velvet
More
is
Cuban.
pretty fucking smooth.
Yeah, true. It's a weird because it's a hairy smooth. That's kind of a contradiction, right?
Well, I
Damn
mean,
it. They nailed it. They nailed it with the name. I think we've agreed. This episode is brought to you by the Velvet Taco, whether they like it
you're
or not.
welcome.
Oh, also, this episode is also brought to you by the High Hoop. Shout out to the High Hoop. One of the listeners of the podcast made this for us. It's a cross stitch that just says that rules.
And
Is it
it's
on
them
in frame?
actually on it.
It's us, yeah. Matt's a ginger and I'm a free bluebird.
Free Bluebird.
Those are not similar things.
Soaring above.
One's
I
a
don't know.
fucking redheaded idiot, and the other one's just kind of like a free
So
spirit.
This is going to take place of the Handsome Idiot sign we
Cute.
bought and then change the name a week later.
So why don't they just stick with the mustache? It's a peculiar thing. That
This is
You like
another
it, don't
run
you,
at it.
dude?
I'm just curious why you decided. Like,
If you're looking at it, that means you've been looking at my lips going, those look kissable. I started using chapstick
Please
2
do
weeks
not
ago.
start him this early in the episode.
I do not turn
Oh.
down kisses.
Look, dude.
It's
I got
so fun to watch a guy that can grow a mustache talk to a guy that can't grow a mustache.
Don't talk about him like that, dude. He could get there one day. It's okay.
I'm envious of anyone that can grow solid facial hair. And he just looked at you and he was like, good try, bud.
Nah, dude.
You're doing your best.
It's
Yeah.
getting bad. I've started fucking derma rolling and taking cold showers to grow a mustache, dude. My life sucks.
I'm meditating.
It hurts every time
He's in the mirror like, come on, mustache. I got this.
Are you even a
That would really
comedian?
probably work.
It hurts so bad, dude. The derma roll is not fun. You got to like cut your skin, and I don't know.
Wait, what is a derma roll? Are you making something up?
No, it like opens your pores.
Yes.
What? What are you doing?
With like, remember the thing that the sex toy that got brought on that was metal?
Whoa.
And it was like had
I
all
like
the
that you had to
spikes on
describe
it.
the material so that he would remember.
It
We have
had,
a lot of sex
I was
toys.
going to say.
You know, there's yes. That had like the metal spikes on it.
Oh,
my gosh.
The
yeah.
rolly thing.
Oh yeah.
That
You're doing that to
is-
your face, bro.
Yeah, dude.
People do
It's-
that to their velvet tacos too. To
They do.
And why do you think they have such velvety soft tacos, dude? This is
do have a
all
velvet
coming full
stash.
So
circle.
where else are you doing this besides your upper lip?
Literally right here. I can't even.
Why do you do it to like the rest of your face though?
Lost cause. I gotta like cut my. I can't have it all, dude. I gotta just do a little bit here, and it's not working.
I'd say
at
this
all.
is a better run.
I mean, I would-
This
I
attempt
think
is better than the
that's-
first.
passable.
A full mustache.
It's a
I
full
would say.
mustache.
I don't think
folks.
that's a compliment in any way though.
It's not. But it's the nicest thing anyone said
She
about
was like,
it.
technically, that's a mustache.
He can't have a beard. He has a dimple. It would.
In the middle.
Dimples.
No, right here.
I have two dimples.
Oh, I get dimps.
I mean,
You
am
do
I?
have a middle dimple, though, so you have like a reverse Hitler going
It's like
on
right
now.
here.
Unfortunately, my cute dimples are just bloated drinking face at all times. It's not. It's just from constantly being drunk.
Matt actually,
so
he used to
depressed.
just have two of those, what are they called? The Monroe piercings. He had two of
Right,
those. It's
okay.
just scars from them.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, people just get piercings here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was a big fan of the Monroe until you learned it was just a earring that a girl corkscrewed into her face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
That's
would you
bad.
be a fan of it in the first place?
It looked cool. It looked cool on
That's
cool
very interesting.
alternative punk rock chicks that I was like, I'm into those. And they're like, you're a fucking dork. I was like, I know. Yeah.
Yes.
This was like, like 18, 19-year-old me. Loved a good Monroe piercing. And now you see that scar on like a 37-year-old. And you're like, whoops. It's like the worst pockmark.
I don't know how you go for that.
I think Pink
At the
inspired a
time-
generation of lesbians, and this is where we're at now. That's Pink, dude.
It was more Gwen Stefani, I think, for me.
Gwen
I was
Stefani-
more Gwen
No.
Stefani.
Gwen
Pink
Yeah.
is not on the screen. I would just like to say.
Pink is
Isn't she,
basically
though?
on the screen. She's here.
They're all pink.
Is Pink in the room with us?
Thank you for coming out and listening to Pink.
To be fair, most of these look like different like versions of like the styles Pink went through.
I think if any of those women on the screen called me gay, I'd come in my pants immediately.
Are you Googling for people that don't know
Let's
what Pink
go,
looks
dude.
like?
Look at her, bro.
In case you don't
Do you
know what
guys
Pink
know
looks like.
why her name is Pink? She has like a very pink pussy.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think she owns Velvet Taco?
She could.
Where did you hear about her pink pussy
That's a
from?
real. That's just.
Well, there's a lot of discussion
Well-
about how pink.
She's from
the
Pussy.
bisexual community.
all right. If we're naming things after our genital, my rap name would be Herpes. That'd be my cool little trick, dude.
Isn't she from
Everybody's
Doylestown, right? Yeah, Pink's from Doylestown.
Yeah.
So she had the pinkest taco in Doylestown.
In Doylestown, not in PA though.
Just in what county is that? Is that Bucks?
Just got pink pussy.
Does she have an accent?
You were
still?
like, I was there at the competition. She took third place that year.
ham contest. God.
So that stuck.
Yeah.
That name just stuck.
Yeah, man. It's not a bad name.
Yeah.
And it fits the whole
But
aesthetic.
now that you know it's that, you're like,
If you're good at something.
I'm into it more. I was actually sold further. I was like, period.
you're like, I got into her B-sides. I'm really into her deep cuts. I got her on vinyl. It's great.
I never heard her
I'm
music
like,
until I saw her pussy.
nah.
I saw her pussy way
I gotta
before.
hear the pussy.
Wait, she's an artist?
But
I
like,
thought
we
she was
also
just-
just have to like take her word for it because she doesn't do porn, you know?
Yeah, do you
True.
think she gave herself that nickname? How it's like somebody would come back from
forget.
school over here and be like, they call me Killer now. It's like, you fucking picked that for yourself.
Killed some guy. I killed some guy in Canada.
Yeah.
He goes to a different school.
He goes there with my girlfriend.
I
Do you
murdered
guys
a
ever
guy.
have any
Go meet
good
her.
nicknames growing up?
I had a nickname Pudding growing up.
Why?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I was playing football, and in between games, somebody threw pudding on this little kid,
Yeah.
and it caused a huge fight, and everyone blamed me. So there was a huge fight that everyone was in because a little kid got pudding thrown at him, and then people called me Pudding for like a month.
Just a month.
I try to keep the nickname going. I like adding
Yeah,
to
I'm
it.
like,
I was
hello.
like, let me lead into this.
Oh,
'Cause
no.
You're coming in handing out cups of pudding. You're like, pudding's here.
It's crazy that your nickname, like your friends were talking to you like a nice Southern black woman. She's like, I Pudding.
That's actually a cute name like Honey. Like, okay, Pudding.
Genuinely adorable, dude. If my boys were calling me Pudding, I'm putting
Stop.
lips on them for
Well,
sure.
Oh, I mean, I just put the stash on there.
You love the stash, bro. I don't care what I don't
You
care
are
what
creamy
they
like
say.
pudding.
It's such commitment.
Dude, scientists can't stand my stash, dude. I'm a new fucking biological force. Everyone in my life hates it so bad, dude.
That makes you want to keep it more, right?
It's barely there, but like
You're on my side.
I am
Maura,
still,
you're on my side,
but
dude.
like you're blonde and you have you're red. You're
not
red
blonde.
now.
Yeah, but-
He's getting nervous. He's getting red, and now the stash
I'm
is.
always red. There's
The thing
a
is,
little
you
trick.
have such good head of hair, both of you.
Thank you.
And
Thank
then
you.
you ruin it with the stash. I'm not
Yeah.
saying you're a bad person or anything. I'm just saying that you
Who-
do.
we don't even know we got there.
That's what's
a sweet
ironic.
kid.
He is a very bad person.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I have thought about donating to charity. Every time I'm on an airplane, I think about giving my seat up to other people, but do not.
I've come to the conclusion that airport fights should be 100% legal and never stopped.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be the fairest fight. I was in an airport last week and I watched two people arguing, and I was like, oh, I know for a fact neither of them has a weapon on them. Because they had to go through multiple
True.
security checks.
That's true.
Let them fucking duke it out. And then if you win, you get to fly the plane for a little bit.
Oh,
Yes.
I think
So
that's
like
fair,
hockey
right?
rules in the beginning and then at the end.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
fly everything.
Yeah. You just a little bit. Like, you just get to put your hands on the steering wheel. The other guy's actually flying it, but you get to feel like you're flying it.
You're like the little kid
You're
with
like
the train.
sitting on his
Yeah.
lap.
You're the little kid with his controller unplugged. You're like,
I
I'm
think,
actually
I think
doing
that would
this.
solve so many more
Player
problems
two.
in our day to day. Like if the cops just like let the person wear the hat and put the siren on, they're like, I think he's done being a criminal now.
I don't think it's gonna work like that.
Reformed.
Well, guess what? The regular way of doing things hasn't been working for us. So let's put this fucking world
Yeah,
on
what
its
do you
head.
got? What do you got to offer?
Me?
What's your idea?
I think if you can get the gun from the cop, you get to be a cop for a week.
It's pretty good.
You asked for the rule, dude.
It's the Carl Winslow rule.
You don't get to use it.
That's the rules.
You don't get to use it. But if you get there, oh, I got it from you know that kind of thing, then you get to be a cop for a little bit.
It's pretty good.
I like
It's pretty
that.
bad. It's a colossal mistake, dude.
I feel like there would be a lot of fun to be had there.
There's some hefty cops that I think I could snag a pistol from. I'm glad that's on the internet, so that's good.
You start with a tickle with the stash, and then you lead with, and then you go with the gun.
That's
Yeah.
a cop stash, though.
Oh, for sure.
True.
Yeah.
The Yankees and the cops would respect
Or like a
that
security officer.
I could be a cop.
stash. Or a pedophile. Let's get to it.
Stay true. Yeah, true. I could be a cop. Check this out. You ready? Everybody pull over. Cop. It's easy.
I feel like you went through the academy. What year did you graduate?
02.
Oh,
I'm 45 years old.
That means that you saw 9/11 happen. You were like, I'm not going to enlist, but God damn it, I'm gonna
I'm gonna do my part.
I pussied
Somehow
out.
be a troop.
I pussied out for like 8 months, and I was like, okay, I'll do it.
I guess I'll be a cop.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your service.
And amen, or whatever they do.
That's exactly how they all say it.
Absolutely amen, dude.
Officer Puddin over here. You know why I pulled you over?
You got a spoon?
Did you try to continue the name after Bill Cosby got in trouble for all the pudding? Like,
I wanted to bring it back.
yeah,
I was like, I've been feeding it
he
to
took
girls.
it from you.
Son of a bitch. He took the pudding pops
That's
back.
the real crime he committed.
By the
I
way,
said that
I
on the
brought up,
internet.
so funny story. I brought that up on the podcast, and I was like,
Oh, here we go.
I can't remember what the
What
game
does this
was, but the
mean?
game was like, would you rather, or if you had to. And I was like, would you rather do this or have a drink with Bill Cosby?
Well, I
And-
don't drink.
And Maura didn't understand what Bill Cosby did, but she was very adamant on the podcast. She's like, yeah, I know who Bill Cosby is.
I know he raped people. I didn't know.
No, you didn't know he raped anyone. You
I
didn't
did.
Know
I didn't know
No,
the
no, no.
means as to which
Yeah, I
he
didn't know
raped.
the vehicle he used to deliver.
I didn't know the vehicle.
I was cool with the ring, but
Exactly.
the drinks, that's out of hand.
I can't even enjoy
dare-
a Diet Coke in this country.
So she was with her family when this all came out. The clip came out. And then she showed her family. and
Yeah,
then
my stepsister's like, this is why we love you. I'm like, okay.
Oh.
But in my world, I would have got out safe because I'm only drinking water. So
But
I
she's
would
not
have
getting
known if there
True.
was something in my drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
True.
I'd like to. I wouldn't like to think that was a weird way of putting it.
I would like to see you there.
Definitely, Bill Cosby thought out that scenario too, and he was like, "I need the pills that are clear." That was a killer Bill Cosby. That's 2 episodes in a row. There was a Bill Cosby impression. Matt Byrne threw one in last episode too.
I liked your Bert laugh. That was good.
Oh,
Good Burt laugh. That one was scary.
Do you have any idea who that is, Mar?
Bert and Ernie?
ooh.
Yeah,
Bert and Ernie
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
I could rip a Bert and Ernie too.
Are they also rapists? Once they get into the tub, dude, it's game over.
Rubber ducky.
That was Bert Kreischer, the comedian, has a very annoying laugh that he loves doing on everything.
Remember how you
that's
told me that you know what
hilarious.
2 bears, 1 cave is? the
No,
other
I
day?
said I didn't.
No, you said I have an idea.
I mean, I have an idea. It's
So
like
you-
2 girls, 1 cup. Like, I have an idea.
No. So
It's
you
the
have no idea what 2 bears, 1 cave.
Nope, you're exactly right.
Opposite.
It's exact. Actually,
It is kind of 2 guys eating
Yeah.
shit for an hour. It's kind of in that vein.
for our entertainment.
Because we took our.
I just like am in La La Land a lot of the time, you know? Just
Do you know?
doing my
Do you remember
best.
where
It
you
seems
were when
incredible.
you first saw or heard of 2 Girls, 1 Cup? It's like
I-
that's
yeah,
like
I
a-
was in,
that's
like, middle
a 9/11
school.
question.
Yeah.
By the way, I have a game that we play on the show. It's called Don't Look Away, which is kind of inspired by that. So when
Ooh.
I first saw that,
It's the worst. It's
I-
weird. He likes making people watch it. It's literally for him. He
It's
has
good
a
to be
kink.
tested every
Nice,
once
yeah.
in a
but
while.
It's
though.
weird.
It started
kink.
with 2 girls, 1 cup. After that, I was like, I gotta find more of these to show my friends.
Sure.
In my basement, of course.
Right. You guys
While
are
I
picking
feed
it
them-
up, okay?
While I feed them pudding.
When I- yeah.
Come on down here. There's no windows. You'll be fine.
Eat the pudding and watch the video. So it puts the pudding
Put the
on
lotion
its
on the
scanner.
skin. Yeah.
You constantly have pudding in your pocket.
Lathering it on their head while they
Like,
watch
please,
disgusting videos. Watch the video.
Time out. Puddin' Pocket also sounds like a great game.
It's next to the velvet taco.
Puddin' Pocket is the bottle.
So yeah, what we do is I show a bunch of videos that you would never want to see in your life, and you have to describe what's going on the screen. If
So
you
he
look away, you
watches
take a
them
shot.
multiple times.
Okay.
Oh, you screen them a lot.
I have to-
Clearly,
I mean,
because he edits them.
He can't
Then
sleep
he
anymore.
watches it again.
Well, I
then
only
he
edit-
edits the podcast. You know what I mean?
I only edited
Yeah.
it once.
You do the math.
because
I'm not a mathematician,
Because
but
Mara's really scared of Don't Look Away. So what I had to
I'm
do
not
was
scared of it. I don't like it.
This is fair.
Okay.
I
Don't like watching assholes fall out of the ass.
Oh, there's a lot of prolapsing.
Prolapsing
so
going
much.
on.
Oh my
I've
god.
thrown up a few times.
Is
Like
it-
I
was it say,
enjoy
is- do
sex,
you
so
have a
like
line?
I don't want to see this. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
That's a fair claim.
I can't
Yeah,
watch
I think
people
you're fair.
spit into each other's mouths. I can
That's
watch,
your line?
I can watch people eat shit, all those things, no problem. But the spit,
You
I have
doing
to
it
have
right
a
now.
clock-
You just
I have a little gag already. Like I have to have this.
You are
throw
such a
bag.
baby.
Yeah, that's.
You turn, but I
thank
don't.
you, Papa.
but all right. What's worse, turning away?
No one's ever spit in your mouth.
What's turning?
Oh my god, you're
Do you
such
better
a
What's
not.
worse,
horse.
turning away or throwing up and watching? The game is called Don't Look Away. So if you look away,
Yeah.
you obviously lose the game. So would you rather be a man and
Yeah.
throw up in a
Or
bag?
just sit through it, or just throw up and not just walk right through it. I always talk about like walking through the rain, like there's no rain, like you're James Bond in the rain. So
That was
just
me in Nashville.
James Bond throwing up, just
like, this is what we're doing today.
Just nothing.
I
not
just-
phased by it.
I throw up the whole time. And when I throw up, I cry and I also
course.
laugh because I think throwing up is like the second funniest
You're a
thing. You
fucking psychopath, dude. When I throw up, when I watch shit come out, I cry, and it's a
And then I
sequence of
watch it
emotions.
again.
You guys have had a good cum crier lately, right?
Who doesn't? If you don't cry while you come, I don't think you really
What's
came.
that sports guy who's like, every day you should laugh, you should cry. You know what I'm talking about?
Shit your pants. I don't.
Uh,
Live, laugh, love. What are you talking about? Avery?
The kitchen comment.
Cry.
So gross, yucky.
Yuck.
What is going on with your shoes too?
Yeah.
I thought we were boys.
We
dude.
are boys,
I thought
but-
we were
but
boys.
I'm
as
just
ever.
like-
Matt has this thing where Matt got really into fashion, then he transcended it by doing the opposite of fashion, which I think is now fashionable.
That's what I did.
Right? It's a
yeah,
weird
that's why
thing.
he
Well, no,
tried
no,
to
no.
make fun of my boots.
No, no,
my
no, no,
boots
no.
are
They don't get it,
iconic.
dude.
Because
They
Maura
don't
No,
can
get
wear,
it's true.
My boots are
respect it.
iconic.
no,
Yeah.
no. Maura can wear whatever she wants.
Yeah.
No matter, and it's always the greatest thing anyone's ever seen because
Okay.
she's Maura. If I were to go in the podcast with a suit and tie on, still trash.
No, because
No
why
matter
would you
what.
wear that to a podcast?
But no, I'm just. It's hyperbolizing.
tightening his
Hyperbolizing. It's not the oddest thing what I would wear.
What did
I'm
I
just
say
saying- I'm
today
saying
when
no
you
matter-
walked
I'm saying
up?
no matter what I wore.
What did
Saying
I
no matter
say
what-
today?
But look at me. I'm just a guy in black. That's all I am.
It's
You
a
look
nice
nice.
fitting jeans.
You look nice.
It's a nice fitted t-shirt. It's
Yes.
not too big. It
Agreed.
works.
Yeah.
Agreed 100%.
I'm
does
gonna
work and
leave
it
you
is too
alone
big.
about the Nike socks and the Under Armour shoes, but it's fine.
Those are good. What's wrong
Brand
with these?
mixing
At
stuff.
least we're getting black
I
socks and
adhere-
black shoes because there was a point where it was white socks and black shoes.
Okay.
I have never
Which is-
worn white socks a day in my life. Why are you staring at me? Run the tape because I would never wear white socks.
Oh my god.
God bless.
Hey, Maura, did you
Salute.
ever have an Instagram page dedicated to your fit and you only posted like 5 to 6 pictures on it and it was when you thought you were going to be a fashion inspiration?
What's going on over there? Let's
So
bust
Matt
that
had
show.
Matt had a side Instagram page years ago called Casual Peeps, and it was
Maybe. He
Matt's-
might have.
It was
People
Matt's
are-
fashion Instagram. He was going to be an influencer.
I was not going to be an influencer. I was.
a fashion statement.
You're like, I am an influencer.
I wasn't
feel
going to be.
influenced
I
right
am.
Look at my fucking sign that was just mailed to us. Thank you.
How many signs are you getting knit on
Yeah,
at
right.
children's shoes or whatever
Exactly.
it is, dude?
Exactly.
Yeah, dude, I made a pretty horrific mistake like my junior year of college.
We spent a good 40 minutes going through it on an episode. If any of the viewers want to go back, I think it was like 6 episodes ago.
You don't know, I would say,
I don't
yeah,
think
I
we
wouldn't
could
worry
spend a
about
whole nother episode.
So
Or
you were
could
just
we?
told you were good looking too many times in a row, and you're like, you know what I should do?
You know what it was? I was a thicker boy most of my life, which I've slowly returned to my roots. But during this time, I got real into the gym. So you get like some arms. a
Oh
little bit of
yeah, I
abs and
had like a
stuff.
fitness Instagram
I
before.
did this-
Okay.
It was the
So
same
the question,
thing.
the answer is
Yeah.
yes.
And you
I had my dog. I had an Instagram for my dog.
Yep.
I had an Instagram for the gym, but I was like
I
in
had the
this
fake
challenge.
one I used to catfish guys with.
No,
I had-
no. Although that would
Girls.
always happen to me. Like since I was literally in like when the first time it ever happened to me when someone like took my pictures and made a account.
Oh, they've used yours for another
Yes,
one.
I was like in high school and I literally had to go to like the police station. It was this whole
wow.
fucking thing. I was in like my junior year of high school.
So you always
my
say,
God.
but you always say to me,
What?
I just got pretty. But if you were pretty enough in high school to get your pictures taken, you've always been pretty. You've
No.
always had this privilege.
No.
She likes to say she doesn't have pretty privilege, which you
I-
guys
no,
have
I know
handsome
I do
privilege, obviously.
now.
Congratulations. Besides your
whatever.
mustache, you're kind of ruined it. Take that off your face. But you guys are all good-looking people, and then there's me, which is
Dude,
fine.
you got to start fucking. You're a cute kid.
Oh my god.
No, there's
Yeah,
something.
you are,
there-
bro.
No, he
there's
loves
something
words of
huge.
affirmation. Give it to him.
Yeah,
No,
you-
it is. There's something huge for when someone leans in and goes to a shaved head. I respect it so much.
Yes.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
agree.
My biggest fear is that this goes away one day and I have the weirdest shaved head.
Have you ever
it's a
had, like,
sin
what's the
when
shortest
people
hair you
hold
ever
on to
had?
that.
I've buzzed. I used to grow it out like probably as long as this or even a little bit longer, and then I would just buzz it all off. I'd go down to like a 1. And it's just it's a big dome. It's shaped weird. It has to be hidden by hair of some sort.
Well, you have nice hair.
That's a thank you, and
Yeah.
I will ride this out as long as I can because
And
my other
also-
redeeming qualities are all fading.
The like long hair on a guy is. I'm slowly learning this. You really have to have patience to get to a nice longer
I've
length.
gone through a lot of awkward phases.
Yes, and guys like
Yeah.
a lot of guys won't make it through that phase.
The
And then they
worst
cut
is
it
I've been
again.
watching it
Oh, yeah.
because pretty much I started growing it out right when Jay started introducing the video of this. So like you can see my hair grow out, the progress of it. And there's every once in a while where I'll see a thumbnail and I'm just like, oh, it looked like that for 2 weeks.
Did you ever do the knot on the top?
No, my
Please
wife
never
would
do that.
murder me.
Yeah, she
kidding me?
As she should.
Yeah, she should.
But
Oh,
Mars-
man bun.
I
Mars,
already have enough. I already do too much now with like, I probably have as much hair product as my wife now.
how much money do you spend on hair products?
Well, that's the thing. It's all decent amount. I want to put it out there. Sunbum
Fails.
pomade.
Once the number
you just put it
$300
on-
He's like,
came in.
no.
The hard thing is finding. I don't know if you can appreciate this too. Is finding like a thing that works the same
For
every
you.
time.
Oh,
So you
yeah.
switch shit up.
Right.
That's why like my wife has a whole fucking shelf of different shampoos and conditioners that are half full. Because she's
Right.
like, well, that one worked for
for
this season.
Or
And
like
then-
you think you have one. This happened to me this one time. Like I got this like strengthening shampoo and conditioner, and there was protein in it.
start
and
drinking it.
too
Nothing.
No.
After the gym, fucking.
I would use it every time I washed my hair, and then my hair started breaking, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And it's like, "Oh, you can do too much protein, so you need to use that shampoo once every 3 wash it." I'm
Yeah.
like, "What?"
That's like
It's a tough life that
Yeah.
we choose, isn't
It's
it?
a
Is this
lot.
like
The
hurtful?
most expensive
This
thing I ever put on my head was Suave.
Well, that's why
okay.
you don't have
That's,
hair.
that's when I was in like middle school.
Hello?
But then the conditioner, they used to come in this big bottle, right?
Yeah.
And that's how I would jerk off, right? I would just pour all the conditioner on my dick.
Really?
Yeah.
You've had the softest dick in the West.
The velvet taco.
Hey, I got a very soft dick.
Crikey.
That's why I led
velvet
earlier with the
churro.
smooth. I have a very I
He's
have
got a velvet churro, mate.
smoothest dick ever. Started in middle school, haven't stopped.
And where did it get you, dude? In federal prison, I would guess.
With a nickname pudding.
He just Googled churro.
So is this what your penis and balls look like?
Red Velvet Churro is you two had a podcast
Wow.
together. It's the name of it.
True. Dude, things are happening, dude.
Big moves being
I'm
made.
not gonna lie to you. That I would eat upwards of 412 of those. That looks so fucking good.
Yeah, especially a cream filled churro.
Dude, how about the people who are like, red velvet's actually just chocolate, and you're like, I hope you die.
Yeah, I don't
I don't
care.
like
Wait,
chocolate, but I go
what?
for the red
Who
velvet.
you heard
says
that?
Yeah.
No.
it fucks
People
your
always
brain
try
up.
to kind of like lessen it by saying it's just chocolate that's dyed.
I hate anyone that
How
has
can
an
you dye
opinion on
chocolate?
food.
That's what I'm
Whoa,
saying.
whoa, whoa.
If I don't get
Don't-
it, it's
don't-
not
don't
real.
feed into
What?
her. Don't feed into that.
No, because I agree, dude. My entire philosophy is
How would
if I
you
don't get it,
dye
it's not
something
real.
that's brown?
With dye, Mara. What do you
You
Explain
mean?
it,
can't
but
take
explain
something
it.
brown and put a color on it, and it becomes
What
a
color was your hair before you dyed it pink?
I had to make it
What
white.
color
I
did
had
you-
to make it white.
What color? Was it a different color? And then you dyed it?
It was blonde.
So did
And
you
then
ever
I
hear
put
of
pink on
food
it.
dye?
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
not listening.
You're okay. Go ahead.
So annoying.
You're mansplaining,
Color
dude.
theory.
You're
okay?
mansplaining, and
You
I'm not
have
going to be
to
here for it.
Take the color out to put color on.
So you can pull the color out of chocolate. There's got to
No,
be science
it's
that pulls it
cacao.
out of
It's
there.
brown.
It's cacao,
God bless you.
folks.
God damn it.
Jesus.
That's a word I
Now,
knew
like,
the whole
now
time.
you're I'm a
Yeah, but vanilla
scientist.
vanilla
I'm
beans
a
are
fucking
brown.
color specialist and a baker. Apparently,
Did you just call
with
yourself-
the velvet taco?
Neither of these things are true about you.
Yeah, I just had to explain color theory to you.
No, but you're not right. You put the dye in it.
What's color theory?
That's what Matt calls critical race theory.
Color theory is like learning the color wheel. I had to go to hair school and I did all
So you're throwing
that.
Roy G. Biv at us like it's a fucking
Yes,
master's
Roy
degree?
G.
What are you
Biv,
fucking idiots?
yes.
You never saw the color wheel?
1,800 hours.
She's wearing every
I
single color
respect
of
it.
the color wheel.
I'm the son of a hairdresser, so I respect
real
it.
thing.
It is,
Call her and ask
you
her.
guys all have holes in your brains from the fucking
Ask her if
chemicals.
you could make brown hair pink
call her right
without.
now.
Oh yes, period. Let's get her on. She's
well, no, I
gonna
know
say,
you can't.
You
yeah,
have to
I know
take the
the answer
color
to that
out.
is you can't.
Bro, that
I know
shit,
enough
I knew
about-
that. I knew almost all those damn ass colors, dude.
That's you.
Oh
Is the
yeah,
co-
do you know?
the color
I know what
theory-
you're saying now. What makes what basically?
Yeah,
Isn't
Oh,
it?
true.
It's all the colors make
brown.
brown.
No, all the colors make white.
No,
Are
white is
you
the
on
absence
meth?
of color,
No,
isn't it?
black's the absence of colors.
That's it.
Yeah.
And
No,
white is all
I
colors
honestly
combined.
might have to not go to the pod tomorrow.
Did you just listen to what I just said? White is the presence of all colors.
All right, don't look up there real quick. How do you make blue?
Blue is yellow and green.
Is that how it works?
I want you to.
That's the way it works.
Purple.
White
Purple.
is
Purple's
all
got to
colors.
be. Oh man, this is.
The primary colors are blue, yellow, and red. So blue and red make purple. Yellow and red make green.
And orange is a perfectly normal color for a hair.
Everyone says that.
Yeah, everybody's talking about that. It's all the rage. And then also, I've also noticed from the color wheel, these shoes are fucking fine, dude. They're fucking
Right there.
A-okay, brother bear.
Wait, what are they? They look like Gumby. I forget what they're called.
Maura, dude,
Are they Birkenstocks?
you better take it back. dude.
They're actually the Pokey 11s.
How do you find those shoes in the
Like,
wild?
can you just hold it up
Did
this
you-
way? Because it
did
does
you-
look like Gumby.
Hey, everybody, it's the
No.
Cool Guy 4s. And they come in all sizes.
Did you Amazon Seattle style and just find
No,
those
I'm
shoes?
right.
No, dude, I looked up hot lesbians and what they wear, dude, for traction.
Hot lesbians wear Birkenstocks, which are the sandals.
Yes, that's what
Those
they
are Birkenstocks.
These are the clogs.
They're a closed toe. They're an athlete's Birkenstock.
All right, all right, all right.
Yeah. They're in sport mode.
They're for a real blue collar kind of guy.
Yeah.
I'd love to see you show up like for a construction job and you have those.
I'm like,
Those
hi,
ready
I'm
to
here
do
for
this
the
or what?"
fucking wood job. Or like, I become like a sexy gay Puerto Rican dude.
Oh, masonry. Is that a guy?
What are you guys like gutting all day and shit? Okay, anyway. Where's that on the color wheel? Okay, come on, guys. I love Obama.
I voted twice.
I would
Two times. Two times.
have done it a third, but I am not a legal citizen.
Oh my god. Back to the churros.
Soy pudding. So
Yes.
did you have any nicknames growing up?
Yeah.
Not really. Well, my last name is Herman, so they called me Herman. Like, I was always
My
Herman.
last name's Herman, so they called me that.
They called me Herman.
Whoa.
I
And
would
when she was
always,
drunk-
I was like, when I would get called Herman, I'm like, friend zone, copy.
Okay.
Fair.
And when she gets
Herms.
drunk,
Big
her
Herms.
nickname
Herms.
was Maura too. Real creative.
Just
no,
like a
women
whole-
love having their alter ego
They
for when they're
do.
drunk.
I didn't have one. It was just, I just sucked.
It was just you just
when I was
shit-faced.
drunk. Yeah.
My wife's friend had a alter ego known by Jessifer. And as
my
soon as she
God.
would get drunk, you'd be in a bar or like a club, and you just hear from the other side, Jessifer. And you're like, oh fuck, we
yeah.
got like 20
Literally,
minutes to
we
get
got-
the
we
fuck
gotta
out
go.
of here.
It's a lot better.
Was she
than-
saying it or were the fans saying
No,
it?
she would like announce it. like Jessica, guess who fucking just showed up, dude?
Oh my God.
Is her
Like,
name any part of that name?
No, it's I don't even think the letters even match. I won't dox her, but her name rhymes
Natalie.
with Schmerin.
Yeah, my name's Jen, but when I drink, I'm Brian. It's like, oh God, I don't know. What does Brian do? He pees on a lot of stuff, dude.
He makes a lot of bad decisions for Jen.
I'm a trans alcoholic.
She's like, you want to see a video of a prolapsed anus? I'm like, no, dude. No, I don't actually.
Tune
I
in
feel
to
attacked.
episode 37 of Love and Then What? I'm kind of famous.
oh my
Who the
God.
fuck is Bill Cosby?
He's just a nice man with some pudding. He didn't do nothing wrong to nobody.
Old pudding pockets
Misunderstood,
himself.
dude.
Pudding pockets.
He wouldn't hurt nobody.
I think pudding pockets as a game is it's kind of like a Russian roulette thing. So you get like 6 of you at a bar,
Yeah.
and one of you's got pudding in your pocket, and everyone else has got to try to figure it out throughout the course of the night who's got the pudding in their pocket.
Can you put your hand in
Like
the
loose
pocket?
pudding.
No.
Yeah,
You gotta,
yeah.
like you can ask questions about the person. Like,
yeah, you can't put your hand in their pocket throughout the night, but you can be like, "Yo, can I borrow $1?" and see if they reach in.
Or-
And if they come out with pudding on their hand, you're like, "Ah, I win."
or everyone gets a sniff.
That's quick. Yeah,
You
that's a
sniff
quick
everyone.
one.
That's how you borrow money from people. Can I borrow $1 and you put your hand in another dude's pocket?
No, they reach into
Oh,
their
sorry.
own
Okay,
pocket.
my
Yeah,
bad. Fair.
and maybe
Consent,
all of your
okay?
pockets
Yeah,
are
my fault,
full.
my fault.
Maybe it's better if all of your pockets are full of pudding.
Everyone has it. And the one guy that
Well,
doesn't
then you're
have
not
it.
That's
get-
the trick.
No
Find
one
the guy
can dance
without the
on
pudding
you.
pockets.
That's
True.
the trick.
Yeah, if a girl's grinding on you.
She just walks away. It looks like she creamed herself.
If a girl's grinding on you at a club and you're just,
Damn, he just glazed my velvet taco.
the dude's like, how did I go with that girl? And he's like, let's just say I squirted pudding out of my pockets all over her ass. And you're like, that's exactly what happened.
And then you guys both look to camera and go, "Pudding pockets."
Bop, bop, bop.
That's Pfizer's newest product, dude.
Did you
Just
guys
a
have
hot pocket
nicknames?
full of pudding.
Did you have a nickname?
Just Monty, because I went to school like a million Johns, so it was always like Johnny M, and then Monty.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then the full Monty was always like associated with that, and I was like, I'm not a fucking old British dude that takes his clothes off.
Yeah.
I got real heated about
And then
that.
you grew up
I'd
and
be frustrated.
became an
Just-
old British dude who
Yeah,
takes
pretty
his
much.
clothes off.
I'm very close to just being an old British dude that takes his clothes off.
Yeah, for sure.
I always wanted to be called Jack, but you can't
You
give
give
yourself a
Jack
nickname.
vibes.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, I
I,
agree with
I
that.
could see
damn it,
that.
I miss my calling.
That's my
Yeah.
dream. That's my dream name for a kid if I have a son. Jack.
That's
It is
yeah.
a good
We
name. Our
we
buddy
didn't-
just named his son Jack. It's a
Oh,
great name.
motherfucker! Don't take this from me.
Yeah.
Don't tell
You
me
can
about
have
this.
it.
I
don't
can't.
know.
That's a fun one. I had we had friends that did that. They were like, we want to name our kid Jack, but we know you guys liked it, so we didn't do it. I was like, don't fucking do that for us. I wouldn't have done that for you.
Right,
that's crazy.
right.
There's so many
Consider it.
names that you can't have for a kid between if you're a couple, because somebody's always offended somebody else.
Yeah.
Like, there's
Oh,
always
yeah.
a past girlfriend or a kid in high school or a dog with the same name or their best friend who just took a name.
Yeah.
There's like you literally have like 5 names you can pick from.
Yeah, there's 10
I'm not
names on the
thinking
table.
about anybody
where,
else when I'm naming my kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if your best friend has a kid with the same name.
That
also,
sucks.
you can't name your kid after your spouse's ex. They can't
Yeah,
have
there's-
the same
there's so
name.
many
That
different
eliminates
lines.
those names.
Oh, I get. Okay. Yeah, that
Right?
makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
So what was your nickname?
O.J. Simpson. No, I don't think I had one. Just Peeps. Run of the mill.
My last name's Judge, so a lot of people call me that.
Oh,
That's
that's,
a
a great.
sick-
That's a
that's a
solid
very
last
cool
name.
nickname.
It's a pretty good name.
Yeah.
So I try to push pudding. I don't know why.
You have judge characteristics. You actually are a judgy. You feel not judging.
Is
Like,
it because of the Birkenstocks and the mustache?
You should just wear a robe everywhere.
He has a gavel. I
see it. I saw it.
he
on
has
the
one. It's
podcast.
all
used-
white and it comes with a hood, dude.
I used to actually wear the hair and then the dress thing for like as a judge when we played the game.
Oh,
called
like the
Plead
old barrister's wig.
Yeah,
Damn,
for
how did I
the
know
game
that
called
word?
Plead the Fifth.
Oh,
we
that's
play.
cool.
because my last name is Judge, obviously.
Yeah,
But
that's sick.
I like that.
That's dedication.
Judge is a great name on a jersey too.
yeah, it always fits.
It looks like you were in the XFL when they had nicknames on there. He hit me,
Judgment.
just got tackled by George.
Oh yeah, true.
Judge Dredd. Nobody called you that. That would be a good one.
I got that. I got Judge Judy. You get them all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the bad
Oh,
thing.
you know, if you were a judge, you know what your name would be? Judge. No fucking way.
That one would get me every time. I'm like, fuck, it actually would be, dude. See, all that one where you feel dumb about that, I'd be pretty excited about.
Yeah,
that.
I would have like probably gone to judge school.
I'd be like,
Yes, that's what you have to do. You have to go to judge school.
Yeah, I got a degree in judge school.
But in order to get in there, you have to know all the colors on the color wheel. And I
that's
found right
the-
out of
that's
that.
Right,
the
clearly.
turtle.
I didn't know what was going on.
Obviously.
I didn't know what was going on.
My growing up, my favorite nickname story. My dad, we lived across from this guy. My dad grew up in the house that I grew up in, and across from him was the same guy. He grew up in the house that he grew up in. He lived there with his family, kind of thing. And the guy's name was Ricky. My dad would always go over, "Hey, Ricky, how you doing?" Whatever, blah blah, because he knew him when they were kids. That was Ricky. Lived across there. So one time it was like he was talking to another neighbor down the street who also grew up in his house. Like our neighborhood has always been kind of the same people. So my dad was like, "Well, yeah, I was talking to Ricky the other day, blah, blah, blah." And he goes, "Are you calling him Ricky?" And he was like, "It's his name." "Yeah, of course I'm calling him Ricky." And he's like, "That's not his name." And he was like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Kev, you're not still calling him that, are you?" And he was like, "I am." And he's like, "They called him Ricky. His name's John. They called him Ricky the retard." So this guy's entire time he's known my dad. My dad's like, "What's up, fucking Ricky?" Not knowing that he's calling him this awful name
Oh
for
my
like
God.
35 years.
And the guy never corrected him.
The guy was just like, "Okay."
At that point, he kind of retarded.
That's a real Ricky move.
That's a real
you ask
At some
me.
point, you
That's
gotta
a
like,
retarded move, not the correct.
That's it.
you gotta Rick
They
up.
always
Dude.
say, "Oh, it's like, can you say the R word?" I'm just gonna start saying, "Man, I feel real Ricky right now."
mean, at
You guys
least
trying to
it's-
get fucking Ricky tonight?
It gives you an out for a little bit. But yeah, my dad the entire time. "What's up, Ricky?"
I don't know any of my neighbors' names. I call them all, "Hey man, how you doing?" "Hey,
Yeah,
bro."
I forget all of them like pretty quickly, and I love I love some of my neighbors. We've discussed my other. I know the one I know the name of is the one that I hate the most
That
because
makes
it's
sense.
like we've had it out a
Yeah.
few times, so it's like her name is drilled in my head.
Yeah.
But the dude who I have great happy conversations with while he just smokes little blunts out back, I always forget his name.
Because once you learn somebody's name and you forget it, you can never ask them again.
Yeah.
And everybody knows
You
my
gotta
name.
catch it. You gotta grab some of his mail.
Oh yeah.
You should get
That's
all
kind of like a
Like
federal
some of his
crime.
male parts, like grab him by the dick, and he'll
Whatever.
scream his own
What do you
name.
do
Grab
with the
that
mail
churro.
though when you get it? What do you do with the mail? Like,
You just
get
look at
all-
it and
You
then you put
open
it
it?
back.
Oh, okay.
You
got
open it, you pay a few of his bills, and then
Okay.
suddenly
Check
you're
it.
best
Just,
friends.
okay. Sean, got it. Back.
Yeah,
That'd be
hey,
a tough-
Dave, you got jury duty. I forgot to tell you.
getting caught going through your neighbor's mail, and he's like, "What are you doing?" You're like, "I don't know what your name is." Who are you mad at me?
It's John, you fucking idiot. Damn it.
The worst part is every one of my neighbors calls me by my name. They go, "Hey Justin, how you doing?" I go, "Oh shit. Hey man, how you doing?" And then people would like talk to my girlfriend like, "Hey, tell Justin I said hi." I'm like, "What are their names?"
Yeah.
That's where you
Who
got to
are-
lean into her. And well, no, because if she already knows him
Yeah,
too.
She should already know.
I
Them
love
too.
doing the intro. I do that like at weddings or like if my wife ever goes to like work functions and I always forget people's names. I'm like, all right, guy in the green shirt walking over here, no clue his name. Need you to lead the way on this one
right away. You say, "Hey,"
And I'm like, hey, this is my wife, and she's like, and then he leans in. He's like, I'm Eric. I'm like, this is fucking Eric. This is my best friend. I would give him a kidney if he needed one. And Eric's my boy.
That's the worst. That happened to me not long ago where I was like, I forget where I was. But regardless, I was with someone and I was at like this little party and I can't even get fully
Maura
into
stories.
it. I can't even fully get into it, but it was someone who I spoke to for a long period of time.
Joe Biden.
And I definitely
Bill
should have known their
Cosby.
name, and I didn't. And Reef was with me, and I was like, I don't remember what her name was. And I was like, I would have introduced you. You actually should meet her, but I can't introduce you because I don't know her name.
Oh, so you had to just be like, "This is like."
I didn't even. Nope. Just
Just
didn't.
tell Reef
Oh,
to
that's
introduce
the
himself.
worst,
just
dude.
didn't.
You gotta
Yeah.
go, "Reef, go say hi." Say, "Hey, I'm Reef."
we just got to
No, I had to
normalize
pull
that
out my
everyone
phone and go on
forgets names.
Instagram and like look
I
up
agree, but
her.
Let's
episode.
normalize just
Right.
asking
Bad.
people
My
their name
go-to
again.
is I just go, have you met blah, 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 to the person I don't know their name. I'll go, have you met blah, blah, blah? And then they go, no, no, no. And then they say, I'm this person, I'm that person. It's
Ooh,
worked a little
that's a
bit.
good one.
Yeah.
That's
Didn't
a good
John
one.
say that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Did it really?
No, you can take it.
Listening
Well-
skills. This is why you don't remember names.
Sorry, dude.
I have a neighbor who just was in a car crash and was in a coma for 3 days.
Quit bragging.
Humble
He
brag.
remembered my blood type.
And he came out of the coma, came home first day. He told my girlfriend, "Tell Justin I said hi. I should go over and say, hey, how you doing? I don't remember the guy's name.
Hey, how was
Yeah.
the coma?
He remembers my name.
I wonder
he was
how that
dead.
is.
Yeah.
Pretty
That's
much.
a great guest on that podcast, though. Somebody
you
who
should
came out
have
of a
him on,
coma.
dude.
Like, what do you think happens when you're in a coma? Do you think you go somewhere else?
I hope you do. But you hear
The
these
hospital?
awful stories that you're like the sleep paralysis where you're like kind of cognizant,
Yeah,
but
you're
you don't
there.
know.
You can hear everyone around you.
Yeah.
Right?
I guess.
I think you
I
go to
don't know.
Narnia.
Right.
Isn't that what that is? You go through the wardrobe.
Maybe. I mean, I remember I read a book as a kid in high school about a story about a guy who got paralyzed and a nurse jerked him off.
Uh-uh.
I'd hope maybe that's
To completion?
Read
Yeah.
a book or watched a porno?
Still coming in his sleep.
on Christmas Eve.
Oh, still coming in?
Yeah, dude. The
you
season
read
of
it on
giving.
Christmas Eve or it
Oh,
happened
so that
on
was
Christmas-
like she was being nice?
Yeah, she was just like, it was totally platonic. She was like, I'll take care
Was
of it.
this
Don't worry
the book
about
your
this.
parents read to you on Christmas
Platonic.
Eve before you went to bed? Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house,
Silent.
the man was in the coma and
She went under
coming
his
down
blouse.
her blouse. Come on,
Yeah, dude.
She
I
wasn't
thought it
wearing a
was
blouse.
nice-
She's a nurse.
a nurse's blouse isn't that a thing? I don't know. What's a blouse? What is a blouse?
I'm only kidding. She was wearing scrubs. That's all I'm saying.
I hope.
By the way, this is the same way Maura
don't wanna get
sits
confused.
on regular chairs, too. You see how she's like comfy cozy right now?
Yeah.
Why would I not
I
be
respect
comfy?
it.
I'm not saying
trying
you
to shoot the
shouldn't be.
shit here.
Jay
Yeah.
has the comfiest couch of all time.
I'm
It
sitting
is.
here
You
with
really do melt
comedians. I
into
gotta
it.
like bring the heat. I gotta be as comfortable as possible.
No.
I've always
Dude.
been nervous with a couch situation or where my dick's not covered because I feel like I do this a lot.
Yeah, Matt plays
But I-
fast and loose with shorts a lot on this podcast.
Yeah,
But
I
I
got
feel like I'm
No,
not doing it
I
now.
literally I went back and took my shorts off and put underwear on because I almost didn't. And I
Yeah.
was like, I don't know what this situation's gonna be. And if
Yeah,
this
where are you
is-
shooting from?
and then we would have had a problem.
We'll just have
Yeah,
this
I mean-
No, solution.
superimposed over your.
That'd be a crazy way for me to get fired from my job. I'd be like, your balls are on the internet?
They have a mustache too.
Your juicy, cancerous balls? And if they did, it'd be cool.
No, that's how you get saved. Some doctor's watching this and he goes, "That's a 27.9 tumor." Oh,
Dr.
my
House.
God, we got to reach out to him. In the comments, he's like, "You're not going to believe this. I'm a doctor. Also, you guys are pussies. But Matt, your left testicle's got a tumor that's got to go."
I wouldn't answer. I would go down with the ship.
Man, we need more YouTube doctors in the
Oh,
comments.
God.
I disagree. They gotta
I
leave
think
me
you
alone.
look the most like a doctor in anyone in the room.
Yes. See that?
You, dude.
Yes, I love
You
it.
gotta look at
I
you
got a new
more
favorite
often.
guy. Hey,
Look at
you're
you.
out of the podcast.
You're a doctor. You're the most fucking
Yeah,
doctors.
dude, you're the doctor,
True.
you're the judge, you got pudding in your ass or whatever the fuck.
This
I
one
have it in
time
my
when
pudding
I
pocket.
worked at the barber shop in University City, one of the guys was a photographer and he got hired to do some photo shoot for Penn. And I didn't have pink hair at this time, but he was like, "Hey, can you come like do this photo shoot?" And I was the doctor in the photo shoot.
Oh,
That's
what kind
So
of
I had
doctor?
like I had a lab coat and I had a lab coat and I had scrubs.
Wait, what color
and I
was
wore
your
my
hair?
glasses.
That's the only three
obviously.
requirements to be a
Yeah.
doctor.
I know.
Lab
color
coat,
was your hair?
scrubs, glasses.
Blonde. I had a little
blonde
blonde
doctor?
bob.
Did he give you like a backstory? He's like, "All right, you're a doctor, but like you're
I had other doctors
you don't
with
play
me.
by the
You're
rules."
going through a divorce.
Things
He's
aren't
he's
good.
going for the kids.
Somebody stole one of your script pads recently, and you're going to jail.
Right. No, it was a happy doctor. It was a happy
Okay.
doctor.
Damn, I want to play a not happy. I want to play the doctor who's in the lawsuit. And he's just like, fucking, I don't know. They said the pills were good for anyone.
I went to fucking Harvard. I don't have time for it.
Oh man,
I
what
should
kind
be
of
the-
doctor would you be if you could be a doctor? This is a fun game.
The one who gives everybody Adderall. I'd be the
Right. I was
coolest
going to
doctor ever
say,
did.
if there are doctors in the comments,
Yeah.
I am looking for a script. Thank
Sure.
you.
I just want a doctor friend to write me Z-Pack scripts. Just as
I
soon as I get
had
a little
one
sick.
in LA, and anytime I would get sick, she would just like get me whatever I needed.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's you're like, she also sold me Coke. I don't know. It was crazy.
I guess the doctor who gives mammograms. You know, just
Yeah.
every time I
Justin's
see
a big
a
boobs guy.
mammogramist.
big boobs guy.
Gynecology, which seems scary.
It's so weird.
Especially when you point like
situation.
that.
Yeah.
Gynecology.
Dude, so
that one, dude.
my friend's dad growing up was a gynecologist, and he was the guy that delivered all of us. So he had seen all of our mom's goods.
Yeah.
And he just lived in our town freely with that knowledge. I would chase him out with a fucking pitchfork and a torch if I was my dad.
Yeah, but
Trust
then he
me,
still won.
You don't want to. You'd be happy your dad didn't see her vagina in that moment. That guy.
Oh yeah,
It's
no,
like
he's not
scary
seeing
time.
the good ones.
Yeah,
but
yeah. It is a scary time
He's
for
catching
them.
them before the bad times too.
Would you rather your girl have a girl gynecologist or a guy gynecologist?
Mine just had a guy
gynecologist.
gynecologist, and I had to swallow the anger for that one.
It's probably like an old man
what's
that
her
has
name?
like
Yeah,
is
her and her mom
balding.
lightly alluded that they have a good look because they go to like a similar place. They're like, oh, the cute one. I was like, oh, that's fine, dude. That's totally fucking sterile.
Totally normal. But he doesn't have a mustache like this.
It's so tough that he's probably he's better looking. He makes so much more money. He was wearing Birkenstocks. She told me that. I swear to God. She was like, he was wearing your gay little shoes, and I was like,
Huge mustache.
yeah. I'm like, he's
So
actually.
he was an elite athlete? I didn't know that.
Road crew.
I think whoever's got the smallest hands, that's who I want to have my wife's gynecologist.
The hands aren't
to
going
be.
in there.
No.
the hands gotta go around
you know
somewhere.
what? You know
Do I
what
not
goes
know what
in there?
gynecologists do?
It's they don't use their
vaginas.
hands. It's like this
It's all
gun.
instruments.
They got to spit on it, right? Before it
No.
goes in there? Oh, God.
No, I thought you don't like spit.
I don't like spit, but if you're going in a vagina.
It just goes.
And the spit?
What vagina is dry that you know?
Most of the ones
Listen.
I've encountered in my life.
Oh, that is sin.
They're like, I thought you seemed cool, but you fucking you kept doing a fucking kept doing the Borat impression and
There's
really
like, wait,
turned
what
me
is?
off.
I forget what this thing is called, but basically it looks like this. It's
Oh
like
yeah,
a
that's
gun.
how that was everyone's first vagina they ever saw.
It's well,
Do that and you look in it.
what the gynecologist uses. It's like a gun, and it's like two things.
I
like
thought you were
this,
talking about
and
this
then they
thing where you
pull
do
the
it with a
gun
friend.
thing, and it goes like this, and it opens it.
Oh
It's
my
weird.
God.
It's called a speculum.
Imagine if they did
Whatever
that to your
it's
dick.
called,
Would
it's
you
Yeah,
ever
I
go there?
should know, but I know.
No, dude.
Would you ever go to the doctor again if every time you went to the doctor they had to open your dick hole?
Yeah, why
No
isn't
way.
there dick doctors?
Well, isn't that how you guys get catheterized?
I've never had one, and goddamn it, I do not want one.
Yeah.
Put me out of my misery right
when
there.
I was
Yeah.
younger, like when my sister was born, they found out that she had like this
A dick?
kidney disease. No, and she doesn't. And
I had to double reiterate.
Where's it on the internet?
for the record,
Where's my camera?
she's got enough trauma. Okay, she's got a pussy. Anyways,
And we love her for it. Amen. Oprah Winfrey or whatever.
She's starting her shift at the Velvet Taco this weekend in Nashville.
but they found out that she had kidney disease, and so then they had to test me. Then they found out that I had it. So like every year we'd have to go get catheterized. And it was the worst ever.
That sounds
But
terrible.
it's the same thing. It's basically
Yeah, I don't want it.
that little hole does
How
not
has
need
science
anything to
not
be in
figured
it.
this shit out? Why are we still shoving tubes up our junk?
It is the worst.
I'm
My
not
mom
getting-
used to like trick us. Like she wouldn't tell us the appointment was coming, and then like we
We're
would be,
going
like,
to get ice
getting
cream,
up.
kids.
You want to go get
No,
sounded?
we would get presents after because it was that bad. But like it would be like the day of, and we'd be getting ready for school, and she'd be like, "No,
Guess what, guys? You
we're
are
going to
school
chop."
today.
I'm like, "No."
God, dude.
Let's
What a
go
fucking
get
nightmare.
sounded.
Literally, it was bad. Sounded. Oh my god.
That's another one of my favorite ones. Sounding.
Yeah, does that come up on the "Can you look away" thing?
Yeah, yeah. Don't
I
look away.
leave.
Yeah.
Don't look away.
She
Sorry.
she likes to
I'll
to
leave.
leave during Don't Look Away because
I gotta
she's
go to
a
the bathroom.
terrible co-host.
Yeah, of course, dude. It sounds scary and bad.
I don't like
However,
it.
I do want to see it pretty
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. Pretty much. All right. Well, you guys go
Just
on the show.
Google
and-
prolapsed anuses. You'll see it.
Those are terrible.
No, I'll find better
Or
videos.
he'll, like-
Don't pictures
Don't
do
do
not
it
do
on
it
Honey's
justice.
computer.
I'm the king of prolapse anuses.
Do it.
I'm gonna give you the VIP treatment, dude.
I don't know. I think I could with.
You start getting like ads for it.
I think
Yeah,
I can
our
hold
TikTok
out.
algorithm.
Oh my god, my
after
image
this, dude.
search. I'm so scared. Like if my nieces or my nephew were to ever go on my phone or my computer because I have to research this shit if I were to play the game. Terrible. Like don't type any letter in because something's gonna come up sexual.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, my search history is an absolute fucking death trap, dude.
I think I could crush it on this. I think I
haven't
have-
jerked off in 6 years.
Yeah. No, I think I could. I don't think anything's going to disgust me enough. I think I can withstand what you got.
I think you're
Oh,
So
I
I'm
don't-
willing
jerk off
to take
to?
the challenge.
I
you
just
jerk off
get
to?
annoyed.
No, it's not even that.
Like
It's
I
just-
don't get sick to my stomach. I don't get like I'm not like he'll throw up.
She's just a
'cause he's a
bitch.
bitch. But
No. If you look away, you're a bitch. The name of the game is Don't Look Away.
No.
Yeah,
The name of
I
the game
think
is
I
Don't
can
Look
keep
Away.
my
I
That is
think-
eyes
awesome.
locked on. I'm going to be scarred. It's not going to be good. Like I'm going to have
it's
nightmares.
just
but-
annoying. Like it's just like why?
Well,
We have
there's
an
one way to
hour and a
find
half
out.
with
I'll-
these people, and we're looking at
down.
assholes falling out.
I mean, I could totally. Yeah, that was not my first choice, but God, now I kind of want to take
Now,
Not now. This is a PG.
I'll tell you a website to
R.
go to if you want to see some prolapse anuses. xnxx.com.
You're
You.
a
Son
sick
of a
fuck. Yes.
I don't like that it's not even a word. You know the letters of it.
Yeah,
X,
it's not like
X, NX.
xnxx.com. That's
Sorry.
where you find the good stuff.
Oh,
.com.
X and XX.
.com.
.com.
4 letters. I don't know what it stands for, but it stands
Well,
for
it's
prolapse
like
anuses.
it's like bad and double bad.
Yeah, it's
Ah.
the website, because
okay.
Pornhub won't share this stuff.
It says, "Don't watch this." Seriously, dude, fucking don't watch this. Like,
Don't do
this is all gonna end up bad for you.
Don't do it.
No, I think I got desensitized by a lot of like disgusting shit. I used to
What's your
work
dad do?
in operating rooms, and
shit.
I used to see like a bunch of really bloody, cut up people, crazy. So like, blood doesn't do it for me anymore. I used to gag at like puke and throw up. It doesn't like get me like disgusted anymore.
Like
What did you do
Puke
that?
and-
What were you doing there?
I used to sell med devices that would get like hammered into people's bones. So like a rod that would go into your leg. I was the guy that sold it.
Why did you have to see it happen then?
That
'Cause
so
he
you
has to
never
sell
people never
it.
realize. Yeah, it's
You
on
can
the
sell anything. But you don't have to
No.
sell.
No, it's
You
like the
do.
promise you give to the surgeon. Like you'll have
Priests
a
do it every day.
representative from the company there, so that basically if shit goes wrong, they can be like, "This is your fault."
Yeah.
That's basically the whole reason you're there.
But
Yeah, so I saw crazy shit with that. So I don't think blood would disgust. And I used to puke and anything poop used to disgust me. And then I had a kid, and it's like I'm desensitized to that shit now.
Right.
It's weird. Yeah. Oh, I wish it's anymore. It's seriously like. There's shit on what again? I'm like, all right, I'll just get it barehanded and figure it out later.
Wash your
like,
hands.
yeah.
You ever get it in your mouth?
No, but there almost was like, because dude,
Sometimes
you-
it blows.
you
right?
think you know all the possible ways that poop can like
Go.
be produced, and then you raise a baby. My God, like there's like projectile vomit poops that like if you time the diaper open wrong,
Right.
it was like she can't have any more in there, and then you open it, it's just like paint the
Yeah,
walls.
yeah,
it's
I've
a fucking Jackson Pollock of shit on your wall. So not in my mouth, but close.
See, I have so many ideas of what being like a dad to a kid is.
Oh shit! Right now, alrighty. We'll keep going. We have no time.
Jay, do you have a kid
constraints.
upstairs besides Honey?
Not that you know of.
So what gets you off then?
What?
Just
A
consensual
transition.
love between my loving wife and myself.
We're talking about porn though. Like, what's your porn that you look for?
There's no like specific.
You just go to like highest rated
It's
or
no. It gets to the point Matt leaves and he comes back to
He
like
goes, "Oh, no."
I'm getting grilled. I'm like, Matt, save me.
What up, dude?
No, there's nothing specific. It's so infrequent anymore. Life like just changes when you're constantly like, no, it's not. It's not lies. I gave up drinking. I gave up.
has
Wait, you gave
there's
up-
a connection
Drinking and
between
yanking.
alcohol and your penis.
You gave up?
So he
No,
needs a
I
little-
gave up booze.
He's
The
got a
other
little
part was a lie.
I was like, well, because I have a friend and she like that's like her and her husband's like problem is she's like he's not allowed to watch porn.
See, that's
I'm
just
like,
weird.
what do
if
you
you put any
mean he's
restriction
not allowed to watch porn? Like
to say
you
that
can't be
you're
with someone all the time.
Yeah, to
That's-
say your significant other isn't allowed to do something, no matter what it is, you're a fucking terrible person.
I'm just like I don't see. I
Sorry
don't
to
think
your
it's
friend.
realistic.
Yeah.
Show them what's wrong about it.
Yeah.
Put their nose in it.
Yeah,
Don't
so-
tell them they can't do it.
Yeah, make him smell it.
Rub his nose in it.
That is a good point, though. You can't tell your significant other can cheat on you. You can't tell them not to. They can just do it.
Yeah, you just do it.
And then you
they're
just
a bad
don't date
person,
them
and you
anymore.
you just move on.
That's a good way to look at it.
Or you
American
keep dating them
Or you do.
and you just
and because they actually love you more than anybody you ever known, and they made a mistake.
yeah,
and
They have great mustaches and Birkenstocks are amazing.
Dude, come on, brother. I would never in a million years or cheers, dude. What kind of porn do you watch, Sounder?
That's it. That's all. Just sounding.
No, I usually go to like recommended. I just find something. I usually like girls like lubed up.
Wait, so you want other people's things? They're like, yo,
Recommendations?
dude, this one
Wow,
was
you're
fucking
so lazy
tight,
about
dude.
porn. You let them tell you what to watch.
Tell me what to look for.
You let the man tell you what to
Yeah,
watch.
tell me what to let my dick
You trust the algorithm that much? It
literally.
knows me.
Your algorithm will be fucked up.
Yeah, that that's what it is. Some people will go the opposite end and they'll just post like, I only post pictures of puppies and it makes my algorithm like pure. You went the other way.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, they don't even know what the fuck to think about me now.
Yeah.
Mine is ridiculous. Like my YouTube channel, I used to use it just to search for. I used to do this clip thing called "Bitches Be Crazy" clip of the week, where I would just find funny fucked up clips. And then it also turned into different things, and I don't even play that game anymore. So my things I should watch are crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him, dude. It turned into different things. I won't even elaborate on what those are.
I'll jerk off to anything.
Put your money where your penis is, dude. Jerk off to these burgers, big dog.
Pudding commercials. That's what does it for me.
What a time.
We hit an hour when you were in the bathroom. Do you guys have anything you want to promote or outside of the podcast or anything?
I have a brand. It's called Fairy Garden Mindset. So I am supposed to promote that. And it's on
It's your
Instagram.
brand. Who are you giving the thumbs up to?
Herself.
Justin will yell at me if I don't.
So me later on watching this, I did the thing.
Yeah, literally. And yeah, that's it. Just loving them. What? Those are the two things I do every
What is your
week.
brand?
It's called Fairy Garden Mindset. It's like clothes, and I have mindset coaching. Like I just help people like look at things differently.
Okay.
And like pick what they want to like. If
I
you
was,
could
I was
do
just
anything,
picturing you like, look at this now.
look
Look
at
at
this.
this.
Yeah,
Isn't that
pretty
crazy?
much.
Color wheel's
What about
crazy.
now?
Yeah, the color wheel. Yeah, all that.
It's just ink blots.
Pretty much. I'm like, what do you see?
Oh,
No.
I want to do that. I was thinking about that, doing ink blots one episode.
That would be a good one.
The like psychiatrist, like, tell me what you see here, Matt.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
it's my parents murdering me.
Nah, I just go penis and balls. Penis, balls, penis and balls.
So you're gay.
Yeah. Well, I'm 27. That's all I can think about right now. It's the only thing that's in my brain at all times.
You're basically born bisexual at that point when you're 27, right?
I think I'm growing into the bisexual at some point, dude. I might get there.
All right, so I want to promote bisexuality with me and that. No, Loving Them What podcast, Loving Them One on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all those things.
Oh yeah.
Thanks
And
for having us.
And That Rules podcast. Thank you for having us out here, guys.
Dude,
Thank
you
you
guys are
guys
the
for
best.
coming.
You guys fucking rule. That was awesome. Seriously.
You guys rule. Yeah.
No, no,
And
no.
thank
That
you to Honey
rules.
for the Q-tips.
Thank you, honey.
Get him out.
I don't like him. Who is it?
Those were the good Q-tips. What
I
do you
was
got
saving
coming up?
those for the
Anything?
baby.
Post
I
game.
mean, sorry.
That's okay.
So you got anything, you fucking pussy?
Well, I do. Post game comedy show Thursday. I don't think it'll be out by then, but we're doing it every month. So come out at the Tap Room in Haddonfield. The 24th, we're at Arc Brewing. Jeremy's Arc Brewing.
You keep saying it to me. I don't think I'm on that show.
No, I am. I assume
oh.
that's right.
Yeah.
Just some other fun little things. Come hang out. The podcast. Listen to it.
I'm there. You're not there.
We're good. We're good at promoting, guys. We're really good at it.
I have some stuff coming up, but I didn't update my calendar. Monte Comedy on Instagram. I got everything. Hacks Comedy Golf. Check it out. The episodes are out there. I want to bring it back. I think we got to make part of the Patreon is do Hacks episodes again.
Yeah.
I had a golf comedy show during the pandemic.
Cool.
If you guys would ever want to come on it, if you like golf or if you don't,
I
it's
actually
fun to
kill it at
do. Awesome.
golf.
All right, you guys are both
My
in
dad
for the
wanted
next
a son.
season of Hacks.
and
I can get drunk and
then
drive the
I
golf
can-
cart.
There it is. There's something in it for everybody.
Everyone can get drunk and get really aggravated ball.
I think that's it. I think we reached the end. Why am I
gay.
still talking?